It's a BA in Applied Criminal Justice Studies top-up. It is a year-long programme, an academic year. It covers a number of topics, for example, protecting the public, challenging behaviour, cybercrime and operational policing, as well as an independent study module, which is a dissertation which carries the 40 credits.
Well, I've been a police officer at that point for over 25 years, and I realised that along with all the professional work that we'd done, there was no professional qualification. And I actually was going around the universities at that time with my daughter, Charlotte, who was looking and considering which university to go to. And she was thinking about doing law. As it happened, we went to Northampton University. She didn't sign up to the degree, I did. And whilst on that programme, I realised that the top-up course was perfect for what I needed, because it allowed me to use the professionalism and the professional work that I'd done over the last 25 years towards some sort of academic qualification, and that's why I signed up for it.
At the university, we've always had the BA in Applied Criminal Justice Studies and the top-up. Traditionally, it was brought in for the foundation degree students, but when working at the university, we've had a look at existing police officers, and they have a lot of skills and a lot of abilities which are not always recognised in a formal academic setting. So we had some conversations and we came up with a process whereby serving police officers can have the first 2 years of a degree accredited with all their police service, and then come straight into a third year top-up, which then gives them a degree. The reason we're doing this is twofold really. One is a lot of police officers have a lot of skills and abilities which they don't get any recognition for, and they're very professional in what they do, and we feel that that should be recognised. And also the College of Policing are now looking at recognising prior learning of police officers to give them academic credits to come in and do a degree. So we're one of the first universities that have been doing this, and then now with the College of Policing we're looking at formalising the process across the country.
I picked up 7 modules, as you do, and I chose operational policing because that's where the bulk of my career had been. As one of my main modules. Protecting the public was also another module. I thought they would be fairly simple because I probably knew quite a lot about them, and as it happened I learned a lot about each of those subjects because we started to look at the theories behind protecting the public and all the things that go into operational policing, and not just the doing but the theory and the rationale behind it, how it developed, where it came from. It was massively interesting. I was completely engaged in the programme.
Well, nationally, policing is changing. It's recognised that a lot of police officers leave policing or working in policing where they haven't got any formal qualifications. However, the College of Policing have done a large piece of work looking now at professionalising the police service, they've called it. But that's not acknowledging that the police service is not professional. It's about getting recognition for officers, recognition of the work that they're doing and what they actually deserve. From my perspective, it's looking at the police education qualification framework, which the College of Policing have introduced, and the BA in Applied Criminal Justice Studies actually supports that framework with the College of Policing. So officers will have recognised prior learning for their police service to then come into the BA Applied Criminal Justice Studies top-up and complete that within a year.
At the time I was working in the Force Control Room as Oscar 1 Control Room Inspector, and I was also already a qualified trainer. Completing this course meant that I could then teach on the course because I had teaching qualifications and I had the skills and the experience to bring to the years 1 and 2 particularly, and then subsequently year 3. So I began to work at the university as a direct result of completing the degree. The training qualification I had was for in-force training, and whilst I still use that now at the College of Policing, the degree's enhanced what I can bring to the classroom for police officers at all levels. At the time I was teaching probationary constables, now I'm teaching senior investigating officers and specialist investigators. So it's been a real bonus for me in my career. It's certainly opened up the doors for things that I could do both in and outside the police. As I come towards my retirement, I'm looking around with a training qualification and a degree, which gives me a real professional footing to go to an employer with.
We're unique here at the University of Northampton in the fact that the team that we have are either serving police officers now or they're retired police officers. And we bring that uniqueness in the terms of their skills and abilities to support the learner. And we recognise that a lot of police officers may not have done formal qualifications. So as a university, we do a bridging module for them, so we give them all the academic skills to meet the needs of the degree. And then when they come in, they're allocated a personal academic tutor, as well as working with tutors who have all that policing experience and criminal justice experience, who can then assist them in achieving their degree.
Well, I think it's vitally important to do these sort of qualifications, just to validate your skills and abilities and your give you actual credibility around what you're delivering and what you're expected to deliver to the public. And two, because it really hooks you in, it engages you in your work. It's all about continuous professional development, and it's about growing as an individual, not being just standing still in one role for the whole career. The qualification itself just piques your interest, makes you want to do more. I did the degree, and I would think about going on to do a master's. Don't have to do that, but it's something, because I've become really interested in the study and the research element and everything that sits behind policing, and not just the things we do at the front end. I would say do this for yourself, because I did it because I was interested. In all honesty, I hadn't been to university when I left school. I'd been into the army, and when I came out of the army I went into industry, and I joined the police at 25. So I skipped university and I really missed it, and I thought there was something that I'd missed and I needed to do it for myself. Doing the actual degree, I did it realising I was fulfilling something that I was missing, but it was also benefiting what I was doing at work, and it was causing my career to expand and to grow. It was giving me a better outlook. I was able to appreciate things on a more strategic level as well as on the operational level, and it assisted me on a tactical level. So I would say to my colleagues, do it, because as a professional it will make you grow, as an individual it will let you expand, and then after policing, and there is a life after policing, we all know that, so it will take you out further into the world, and who knows where you go.